1946 Chrysler, original AM, Town and Country. Car's getting completely restored, so we have done the radio for him. We've cut the radio down almost an inch to fit the car. We left it Seek and Scan in it, Town and Country. We've completely re-chromed it, redone the background in it. All the knobs and everything, they had them chromed. I sent this off, had this chromed and the push button. And done a conversion on it. It's got AM FM stereo, auxiliary in. You can plug anything into it you want to. This is the harness that'll be coming with it. It has 4 channels out, 45 watts a channel built in it. Also has 5 pre-outs on it in case you want to add a amp or sub to any speaker. It has USB. You'll get a thumb drive with some music on it. Charge your devices through your USB, or play your thumb drive through the USB. Or you can actually plug in here, charge, and take your cord and go from here to here and play while you're charging. It also has Bluetooth, screaming music, hand-free phone calls, voice command on it. This is your mic here for voice command. And it's also foot switch. It has a foot switch that comes with it to operate the radio, your Bluetooth, and your USB. Right now you're on FM stereo. Your Seek and Scan works like it always did.
From Ascend can make it happen. This time means wasted money.
Still have treble and bass here. Over here we have a built-in fader. There's your fronts, there's your rears. Kept it in the radio, that's a built-in fader for it. It also has balance. We can go to balance when find the center of this knob here on your treble and bass, and crank it counterclockwise twice. Now we're going to go into balance mode. Right and left.
So many good memories of like my grandma having homemade
Once you find what you want, just stop and let go.
Pick up on that trait.
Back on treble and bass.
What I'm doing is the canister of cinnamon rolls.
And of course, we'll keep the music.
Want to go to AM? Just turn it off and right back on. Takes you to AM radio.
Choice. Alternative cremation and funeral service.
Right back to FM by turning it off and right back on.
Mahiti gets it back to
FM stereo.
Watts to Mahiti, top of the key.
It's pretty neat on the push buttons. Hit a push button, it'll follow it to where it is set. Come off the push buttons by tapping that. Pull your knobs off, and that's how you set your presets for your push buttons. Has a little dial right here that will set them. When you get them set, the little ear goes back to this side, and it will go to that push button to where I had it set. There it is.
Thousands of new and reconditioned name brand.
First thing we're going to do is show you how the Seek and Scan works with your foot switch. Just press it. Don't even have to touch the radio, change your station.
Murfreesboro. In studio with me is the
The first thing we're going to do is run our phone in. Go bring our phone up, make sure we're on Bluetooth. No devices in there yet, so we're going to take the volume knob and crank it up twice. Showed up on our phone, just tap on it. Now we'll complete the pair up to your Bluetooth on your phone. It will beep, let you know that it is there. There it is, we're connected. we're going to do a voice command by turning this knob the same way up twice. Play music. Now it's opening up my music on my phone. If you want to change your songs, you have 3 ways of doing that. Actually 4. You can take the tuning knob and just go up the scale and it will change your songs for you. Just like that. Or you can back up and repeat just by turning it back. That'll repeat your songs that way. Or if you want advanced, just push your button on your seek and scan and it will change your songs for you. Or you can actually take your foot switch and change your phone for you. Just like that. This method will work the same for the USB. If you want to change your songs, you can hear, or here. You can ask your phone to call home. Anything your phone's capable of doing, finding a restaurant. Right now we're going to tell it to go back to pause. You do not have to use the voice command. You can just tap on your phone and it will go right back to radio. Or you take this thing and turn it up twice. Stop music. And now it's in pause. Going to go back to radio. Now we're back on stereo. You have an operating little LED right here. It tells you where the radio is at. You have a stereo LED over here, a little red one. That's for your stereo channels.
Hello?
Hello. What's going on?
Hey, Whitney just called and she's on her way home from work. She's going to come by here.
Okay.
Take a look at her car. She said the battery light keeps coming off and on.
Okay. We'll look at it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Phone call came in. We just let it hang up and go right back to radio. It ended. Now we're back on radio. Very cool radio. Now we're going to show you the USB and the auxiliary in. You'll get this cable here, male to male. We're going to put just a little old nano on it. And all you got to do is plug it in. The radio will automatically go to it. There it is. Let's turn it off. And now the radio knows we're at 20 seconds. It'll cycle back around to radio since we've turned this off. If you don't want to wait 20 seconds, just turn it off and right back on. Once you get your device in, you can just turn it on and it'll go straight to it. That beep that you heard tells you that it paired right back up to my phone because it will do that after you pair it up once. That way your phone calls, your emails, it will let you know if you have an email come in, or your phone calls, it'll start ringing. That and there just happened to come in while I was demonstrating. Turn that off. That's how your auxiliary in works. We'll wait to 20 seconds and let the radio cycle back around to where it was at. If you don't want to wait, just turn it off and right back on. That's how your auxiliary in works. Now we're back on radio. That's waiting the 20 seconds. You'll get a thumb drive with some music on it. Once you plug that in, it's going to go straight to it. Right on the music. And it will operate the same way if you want to change your songs. Press it right there, and it will change all your songs. Or take your push button and press it. If you want to back up and repeat, turn your tuning knob back and you can back up. Now a lot of people like to hide these, so Aurora Design, which makes all the components, one of the best I've ever seen, made it where we don't have to pull that stick out if we don't want to, unless we want to charge something. You go down the road, just take your volume knob and turn it down twice. That'll put that in pause. We're going to go right back to radio. This little light here will blink a couple times and radio will come back up. There we are. Say you're going down the road and you'd like to listen to your favorite music on your thumb drive, your flash drive, same method. Just put it in pause, bring it back up. Down twice, and it go right back to where you left it. Very good radio. Also, I love the push buttons on it. Anytime you want to mess with it, right now you're on auxiliary in. You won't do anything. Take that off of auxiliary in by turning that down twice. Go back to radio. It's going to cycle back around. That's going to blink a couple times. We made them very small. Now you can push it and it'll go to your station you've got pre-marked. Anytime you want to come out of that, just push that. Now it releases the push buttons. You can start scanning with that or your foot switch. Very good radio. Very well made. The radio is operated off 12 volt negative ground, which the car will be negative ground now. But it used to be 6 volt positive ground. All the electronics in it for the Town & Country Seek and Scan are still 6 volt positive ground. But the radio is actually 12 volt. This is your mic, comes with it, your harness, your foot switch, and you'll get some music on the thumb drive and all your cables. Appreciate you letting me show it to you and do your radio. I really enjoyed doing this one. Thank you very much.